got 10 sleds on the front line usually and a couple on the back, and everybody's bottlenecked in that first corner, and all you can do is blow through the ice chips and try to find a hole that you can get your sled through.
We turn a lot of G's in the corners, and they're hooked up tight. I mean, you're hooked up to the world, I call it. There's no giving, you know. I mean, they're hooked up to the ice, and you just hang on and hold on and squeeze the throttle.
This is one of the biggest races on the circuit now. I mean, it started out small. I mean, everybody knew Flip that's here. It's for a great cause. His dad and every volunteer they got put on a great show. They do an awesome job. They cater to all of us, and that's what we appreciate. They know what it takes to put on a race, know what it takes to keep the drivers happy, and they do it.
That's the really cool thing about this race is, a guy's life was taken by doing something he absolutely loved, and all the people that organize this event realize that, and you could mourn, and they did mourn, and just hide in a corner and hate snowmobile racing because of it. But that's not what Flip wanted. Flip loves snowmobile racing, and that's what he was about.
It's a great memorial, a Flip Merwin deal, and they put a very good race on here. I mean, everybody comes there, everybody supports this thing, and it's just a great facility. And Flip was one of the greatest, friendliest racers you'll ever race against. He was part of the family back in the days, and we all miss him, and we do anything to keep all this going and make it bigger and better every year.
There are certain races that are the ones that we look forward to going to each year. Eagle River, Wisconsin, of course, and to Wausau here, and Beauce-Sherman, Manitoba. Their March race was a great race, and to Valcourt, Quebec. And for Wausau to gain that status in just 6 or 7 races, they've really been doing a great job.
I mean, this is the best of the best. I can honestly say that I've traveled west and east and raced with guys all over the northern part of the U.S. and into Canada, and this is the main core group of guys that are here right now. These are the fastest of the fastest, in my opinion.
And anybody that can make the field or whatever here, I mean, it's really something to be proud of. It's basically a second Eagle River. I mean, you got all the top guys. I mean, the same guys that were in the feature at Eagle River probably are going to be in the feature here. It's just a great crowd of guys to race against, and very tough.
It is unbelievable how the drivers have come about. Our first year, we had a major snowstorm, over a foot of snow on Friday night, and all of these guys showed up. And that was 7 years ago, and every single one of them leave here on Sunday afternoon saying, can't wait to come back next year.
Not only is it a great community event and it helps out the local economy, but I think the Flip Fund in itself, be involved around snowmobile racing our whole lives. It's real easy to be involved with. This isn't your normal race where a promoter is making money. All the dollars that go back into Flip's Fund help Children's Hospital and a lot of other nonprofits. And then, of course, all the volunteers that are involved kind of gives us motivation to be involved as well.
We do a high school scholarship for $1,025 for a student going on to college. We help children with cancer in different forms with the Wunsch Foundation, direct contributions to families, which you're going to do today. A hospice situation where children with cancer, or the hospice comes to their house to take care of them. So that's our main goals, and we also do work with the Lions and the Boy Scouts.
Well, the 525 is a real good organization. They got a lot of good people behind them. They do a heck of a job here at the lake, and all the money they make goes to a really good cause for Flip Fund. And USSA is really happy and proud to be part of this for the last 4 or 5 years. And we hope that this venture can continue for us because it's a good event for us as well.
They do a lot for us. Granted, every volunteer does it every race, but here it's got this certain feel to it that makes it more or less a free weekend to us to go out and do what we love to do. And without those guys, we wouldn't be here.
We have every bit of probably 100 volunteers that can't wait. The phone calls are calling up constantly. Everybody wants to help get together. We never are short of people. And again, without the volunteers, we couldn't. But there's almost a waiting list to get in line to try to help out, which is just phenomenal.
Volunteers, that's what makes this race go around, and the spirit of Flip lives in all of them, and that's why they're out here doing it. It's not for the money, it's not for the glory, it's because they love doing it. And in a guy's, it was just a wonderful guy's name.
Just want to increase the racing participation, increase fan participation. I got involved 3 years ago in champ racing. and I saw that it needed some help. It was kind of dying a little bit, and it's such great racing needs to get out there. And I figured putting up some money for the drivers, bring more drivers in, more fans, etc. So it's all to promote the sport.
The TLR Cup is huge. Like the stage and having a show or like talk to the, do a little interview before so the fans can see us and get more interactive with fans and trying to get them out to the races, Plus it's awesome the money that they put up too, but basically you're just trying to get the fans and the people back into it, and it's just huge for oval racing.
If there wasn't the TLR Cup and there was another race scheduled, we might only have 12 champ sleds here. As of here, I believe we're closer to 20 or maybe over 20, so it brings all the drivers to one race so spectators get a good show, and it really tests your ability and your equipment against the whole field of drivers.
When we won it here, I think it's about 3 years ago now, it was pretty special. I got sitting in my bedroom right there yet. I look at it all the time, and I'm going to put this one right next to it. So it's big. These guys come from all over, and they want to take it home, and we want to keep it here in Wausau. So we work real hard, and the luck went our way, and we're gonna keep it here again.
I want to win 3 races: Eagle River, the 525, and Beausejour. So one more to go. Even if I don't win in Beausejour, it's still an awesome year. We've had just an incredible run at Eagle River, and 3 in a row here is pretty unbelievable. So I couldn't be happier.